live. Yeah, yeah, we going live. Hey, hey, we going live. Yeah, yeah, we going live. Yeah, yeah, we going. Yeah, yeah, we going. Yeah, yeah, we going live. From the 50-yard line, we going live. From the 50-yard line, we going live. From the 50-yard line. Hey.
Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to Coach's Pep Talk, where we inspire and inform student athletes to be the best version of themselves as students and athletes. My name is Stephanie Fitzpatrick, aka the Advantage Coach. Today I'm doing this a little different. Usually I have talking points and they're kind of like in front of me, but today I just needed to come from my heart because we just on September 23rd witnessed what a lot of people would consider an injustice. Breonna Taylor's killers were allowed to walk free. Only one officer was indicted, and he was indicted not for her murder, but for shooting walls and endangering the people in the apartment next door. And so that stings. We've had this same sting quite a few times as we've thought back, even in the last 5-6 years, on situations, not just police, but I think back on George Zimmerman and just situations that have occurred. And if you know I'm inspired by the stories that are happening in the world for what I'm going to talk to you all about as college student athletes. Many of you, I'm so proud to say, have stepped up to understand the power of your vote. You've registered to vote as an 18-year-old citizen of the United States. You have that right. So many of you have exercised that right. You've stepped out to go and register so that you are going to vote. And I know that a lot of us are looking at that as, we need a new president. And while that may be your stance, or it could not be, I want to encourage you that it is not just about your vote for the president. It is the vote for local officials, for the people who make the decisions in your particular community. This is why it is important. This situation that has just occurred with Breonna Taylor and not receiving the justice that she so richly deserved, because it'll take people like you going out and giving your opinion through your vote on who should be making those decisions. Hopefully so few and far between that they happen, but they happen. And so making sure that the people who will serve for the best interest of everybody, those are the people that you get to elect through your local voting. And so I feel like it was necessary to come before you today, not with a, prepared points type, 3-step, this is what you need to do type thing. But I will say you need to make sure that you're registered to vote. And don't just register, go vote. If you're not, I know a lot of you are student athletes who are away from home. You can register in your city that you live in, but for the things that are happening in the place where you are from, if that is where your heart is, there are options. Please absentee vote. Like, just be an active voter. That's all I say. Get in your car. Like, I love what some of you are doing with the, asking that on election day. I know that's just for, mostly for the government, the federal government. But on election day that you're allowed to be off school so that you can go and vote. Don't just take it as a day off. Like, literally, go vote. I don't know if you can see what's behind me, but it says 1955 Emmett Till, 2020 Breonna Taylor. I'm sure you all have heard the story of Emmett Till, a young man who was kidnapped and murdered because he was accused of being inappropriate in his response and interaction with a white woman. And so justice was handed down by vigilantes who took it upon themselves to take him out and show him what happens to a black person who disrespects a white woman. And those men who perpetrated this awful, heinous crime against him were acquitted in 1955. So here we are again in 2020. It's a lifetime, literally someone's whole lifetime has gone by, and we are still seeing the inability to put things in proper perspective, to see that justice is served. And so if you continue to look, it says hashtag justice for Breonna, hashtag say her name, but more importantly, the last hashtag for you all, hashtag vote. So I'm just encouraging you all to go out and let your voices be heard. And I will be back with, our normal pep talks. This was a pep talk, but I like to give you all some seeds and information. But I just wanted to make sure that I said that. So you all take care, and we'll see you again soon. Peace.
Put the cameras on me, 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 put the cameras on me.